With yours truly Asia, Sunday at these times.
Hi there. In business news, it's all about earnings. Internet powerhouse Google has reported a 27% rise in third quarter profit to $1.6 billion, beating Wall Street's estimates. This after the recovering economy boosted demand for online ads and e-commerce. Also reporting earnings is IBM Corp. The tech giant's third quarter profit jumped 14% to $3.2 billion as better margins more than offset lower revenue. Revenue declined 7% to $23.6 billion, but Big Blue forecasts a return to revenue growth in the fourth quarter. Goldman Sachs Group's quarterly earnings nearly quadrupled, topping expectations, and the Wall Street firm is on course to hand out more than $20 billion in year-end bonuses. That would be equivalent to more than $630,000 per employee and could beat a record set for compensation in 2007. Goldman set aside $5.4 billion for compensation during the quarter, raising the total to $16.8 billion so far this year. But the firm has drawn fire for setting aside so much for bonuses so soon after repaying a $10 billion taxpayer bailout.
I can understand if, some people work hard and deserve, compensation, but I think when, given the, large amount of the bailout, that bonuses should definitely be, curtailed, that the old days of giving, exorbitant bonuses probably shouldn't continue.
I think they should have never gotten the money to begin with, and they should have let the chips fall where they may and let the strong survive. Good old conservative politics.
As somebody who lost their job in the bad economy, I think it's pretty bad that they get lots more extra money and I get nothing.
That's your business briefing this half hour. I'm Jennifer Alejandro.
Right, sports now, and we begin with tennis. Top seeds Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic made swift progress into the quarterfinals of the Shanghai Masters as the event lost another two players to injury.
Spaniard Rafael Nadal had an easy first set, brushing past compatriot Tommy Robredo 6-1. Robredo fought back in the second set, but it wasn't enough to overcome his inspired opponent. Nadal served out for a 6-1, 6-4 victory. He will next face Ivan Ljubicic in the quarterfinals. The Croatian was leading Gael Monfils 6-2, 3-love when the 11th seed retired due to a back injury. Novak Djokovic looked impressive against German Rainer Schüttler. The Serbian had to fight for the first set, winning 6-4. But he had no problems with the second, taking it 6-2 for the match. Djokovic goes on to play 8th seed Gilles Simon. The Frenchman had a similarly easy time against Thomas Berdych. Simon beat the Czech in straight sets 6-3, 6-4. Sweden's Robert Soderling's hot form continued. He stormed into the quarterfinals by defeating Joe Wilfried Tsonga 6-3, 6-3. Nikolai Davydenko is through as well. He beat Fernando Gonzalez 6-3, 7-5. This is the sixth consecutive time the Russian has managed to overcome the Chilean. Radek Stepanek reached the last 8 after opponent Stanislas Wawrinka retired. The Czech was leading 3-6, 7-5, 4-2, but didn't need to play further when abdominal pains caused Wawrinka to withdraw.
A group of painters in Argentina are creating original works of art using extraordinary means, their feet and mouths. A one-of-a-kind exhibition in Buenos Aires is leading the way in helping disabled artists find new ways to make a living.
Argentine artist Alberto Alvarez is working on a new painting. Alvarez has cerebral palsy. The using his mouth instead of his hands. Bringing canvases to life is his passion.
It gives me a great deal of liberty. When I am painting, it is as if I am not in a wheelchair, like I'm flying. I don't feel my body. I don't feel my body or hear anyone talking. I truly fly a lot. It is as if I go to the place that I am painting. I am there. I am not in my wheelchair.
Alvarez is one of many disabled artists whose work is displayed at this museum in Buenos Aires. Maria Celeste Moya suffers from a congenital disorder that left her without arms. She draws and paints with her feet and gives painting lessons to children without disabilities.
My dream is to go to Mexico. Maybe with my painting I will make it there. I don't make goals, but always say things will come in the future when they come.
Moya and Alvarez are members of the Association of Mouth and Foot Painting Artists, which represents more than 700 artists around the world. It aims to give disabled artists a way to make a living doing what they love. Apart from arranging art exhibitions, the association creates and sells calendars and greeting cards. The exhibit entitled When Your Mouth and Feet Are Your Hands is currently showcasing 150 pieces of art.
And for more news updates, log on to channelnewsasia.com.